Welcome back to our e-learning class, students of class 5. This is your English text class. Today we will be continuing with a poem. In the last two classes, we learned the question answers of Robinson Crusoe, and also we read the story Robinson Crusoe. So today we will be proceeding with a new poem. The name of the poem is Crying. Okay, it is written by Galway Kinnell. Okay, so you see, it is a small poem, but the poem is interesting. Why? Crying. Usually, we feel ashamed to cry in front of others, isn't it? And it is also said that male don't cry, isn't it? But the fact is, sometimes people say that crying is a symbol of that means symbol of weaker person. But here, from this poem, we come to know another thing, another point of view. From the viewpoint of the poet Galway Kinnell, he tells we should cry. We should cry with our heart's content. That means whenever you feel like crying, then cry a lot. Then you will feel light. Okay, and don't be ashamed of crying. Okay. So let's read the poem. It is only of two paragraphs. The poem consists of two paragraphs. The first one. Crying only a little bit is no use. You must cry until your pillow is soaked. That means only a little bit of crying is not sufficient, is not useful for us. We should cry a lot until our pillow gets completely soaked. That means cry, cry, cry. Don't be ashamed when you feel like crying. So you can cry. Okay? It does not show your weakness. It only makes you strong. Okay? It erases out, it eradicates our depression and our grief. Okay? And you will feel light. And then you can jump in the shower and splash, splash, splash. Then you can throw open your window. That means after crying a lot, okay? After crying a lot, you can start your day. You can start your work, your life in a new way. Then you can take shower, you can open the window and ha 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 ha. And if people say, hey, what's going on up there? Haha, sing back. That means after crying a lot, when you will feel light, just start your life in a new way. Don't be afraid, don't be ashamed. Just open the window, get a shower and laugh. Ha ha ha. And if people ask you, hey, what's going on up there? If people ask the reason, okay, you just only sing back, happiness was hiding in the last tear. I wept it, haha. That means after crying a lot, that means after sadness, happiness comes. Okay, so when we are crying, after crying a lot, we feel happy. So we can start a new way. We can start to think in a better way. Okay? So if someone asks the reason, what is going on, why you were just before some time you were crying a lot, now you are laughing, now you are getting shower, you are opening the door, you are laughing a lot, what is the reason behind it? You just answer them. Don't be ashamed. Just answer them. Happiness was hiding in the last tear. That means crying part is gone. Now a new day. Now I am feeling happy. Now I will work. I will start a new day because I wept it. The weeping part is now gone. Okay? So this is the gist of the poem. So hope you all understood the poem. This poem is actually wonderful. You know, in our life, when sadness comes, okay, when we feel very much depressed, when we are worried, we are full of anxiety, worries, and we start crying. Why we should cry? At that time we feel low, okay, but we fear to cry in front of others. Maybe other people will think us a weaker person, or maybe they will make fun of me, but it is not true. Okay, when you feel like crying, cry a lot. That is helpful to you. Okay, uh, so this is the theme of the poem. Now come to page number 60. Okay, we will learn the new words. It is given in the in your book. The first word is soaked. Soaked means completely wet. Soaked means completely wet. Next, shower, bath in which water is sprayed from above. We all like get showered, isn't it? And especially in hot summer day. That means today or nowadays it is too hot, so getting shower is full of happiness. Getting shower is a feeling of happiness. Wept, shed tears, cried. Now come to the question answer part. The first one is, according to the poet, should you cry a little or should you cry a lot? Write the answer. According to the poet, we should cry a lot. According to the poet, we should cry a lot. Next, number 2. What can you do after crying a lot? What can you do after crying a lot? After crying a lot, we could jump in the shower and we could throw open our window and we feel happy. According to the poet, after crying, we could jump in the shower and could throw open our windows and feel happy. From this chapter, only 2 questions are useful. Okay. Number 3 is not necessary and number 4 is right or wrong. Number 4. Are these sentences right or wrong? Number 1. The poet says you must not cry much. Is it right or wrong? Can you tell me please? Obviously it is wrong. Now number 2. The poet says that you should cry till your pillow is soaked. Yes, it is right. So write R. Okay, capital R. For number 1, write W, and for number 2, you can write R. Next, number 3. The poet says that after crying, you should open the window and laugh so that people will see that you are happy. The poet says that after crying, you should open the window and laugh so that people will see that you are happy. Yes, that is also right. Write R. Number 4. The poet says that you should open the window and show people that you are crying. Is it true or false, students? Right or wrong? The poet says that you should open the window to show people that you are crying. No, it is wrong. So write W. So from this chapter, these are the necessary things. Okay. And okay. As I told you before, the question answers from the exercise of each chapter. From each chapter, whatever we are doing, that means whatever I am telling, I am dictating the question answer, the fill in the blanks are right and wrong. Whatever we are doing in our online class, those things will come in the exam. I mean, those things are necessary for the exam. The things we are not doing, the question answers or anything from the exercise we are not doing, that means those things will not come in the exam. Clear? I told it before also. So I hope the poem is now easy to you. So students, thank you very much. We will meet in the next class. Thank you so much.